Wiping her face with a black handkerchief, Miss Lugg said she asked him what he meant and whether her daughter had called a cab or left with someone. She said it was at that point she suggested he check the cameras in his apartment complex. Miss Lugg said Mr. Maitland told her that her suggestion was a good idea.
He came unto his own, and his own receive him not. Jah Rastafari.
Major Dabs presents to you Heart of the World. This prolific album is both inspiring and uplifting. It captures the pain and joy of the people while advocating for rights and justice with tracks like Your Pain, No Mining, Warning, and title track Heart of the World. Play Jah music by purchasing or streaming the Heart of the World album on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, and all digital platforms. Heart of the World by Major Dabs, produced by Jah Music Enterprise and Therotype Studio.
Verily, verily, I said unto you, that is imperial majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I, is Christ, the conquering lion of Judah has prevailed. Jamaica is the heart of the world. We be live.
Bless up, baby, our family and viewers. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Isabella Rose. And in this one, Mayor Swaby responded to some 150 odd million owed from the KCMC to the National Water Commission today at the monthly meeting. As well as Donnelly Donaldson's mother, Sophia Lugg, took the trial stand in the murder case of her daughter, and she broke down in tears. The Crown has a total of 28 witnesses, with her mother being the first to take the stand, and the Crown is relying on circumstantial evidence to serve justice for Donnelly Donaldson, who was brutally murdered according to reports from the JCF. Stay tuned for the details at hand. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, remember to go over to Martha Couponin Foundation. Continue to support. Get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. They do charity in sending barrels to Jamaica to help our school children. Please to support this movement. Get them to 1,000 subscribers. The link will be in the description as well as in the comment section. Please and thanks.
The Mayor of Kingston has dismissed claims that current administration of the municipal corporation owes the NWC more than $150 million in unpaid bills. Speaking at today's monthly meeting of the council, Mayor Swaby said the debt was generated under the previous management of the KSAMC.
Let me first be clear. This is not a debt that started under this administration. We inherited an outstanding balance when we took office last year. Since the claim came to my attention, I've directed the CEO to establish a team to properly investigate the claim. This team will engage the National Water Commission directly to verify the accuracy of the figures, and where that is confirmed, agreed on a structured plan to resolve it. Preliminary investigation into this matter revealed that 138 million of the 151 million is attributed to a property on Pichon Street, operated by the KSAMC. The KSAMC has a private arrangement and has been trucking water to this facility for over 5 years.
He asserts that the council has been coming under political attack since it raised concerns about the water quality in the corporate area.
And Mayor Swaby is absolutely correct. Remember, it was soon after Jesse James Clark broke the story of the high levels of contaminants coliform in our water. That's when a particular mainstream media, JLP FM, broke story that the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation owed the National Water Commission $151 million, I believe. And we don't need to do any deep thinking to know that it wouldn't have been under his tenure that they would have owed so much, but under the leadership of the former mayor, Delroy Williams, where you would have that 100 and odd million being incurred. So we are not fool boy.
So Mayor, how come the KSAMC you've led since February last year owes the National Water Commission $151 million for unpaid water bills? The precise figure: $151,278,440.03. So you said the right thing about those who owe the KSAMC, and that you're going to call them out if they don't pay up, and the importance of the funds to the KSAMC's operation, and it's a point of principle, and that they must fulfill their obligations. When will you fulfill yours? When will you discuss a payment plan with the NWC? When will you pay the Water Commission the money that your KSAMC owes?
But listen some more from Mayor Swaby, because them believe as if them can wrap up Mayor Swaby, and they believe as if they can try any little stunt to come at him to try to break him down. Mayor Swaby has proven himself. In his first year as the mayor, a whole heap of changes have been done in the Kingston and St. Andrew area. Look on downtown, take a look up at Papine Market. Mayor Swaby is working, and they cannot change our mind from Mayor Swaby. We are working with the people who is walking the walk and talking the talk. He was given a task, he was given a mandate, and he is thus far fulfilling same.
It is quite interesting that this matter only came to light after raised concerns in this council about the accuracy and transparency of water quality data provided by NWC just a week ago. Prior to that, during my first 100-day listening tour, we engaged openly with stakeholders, including the National Water Commission, in frank discussions. At no time was any mention made of outstanding debt. Not a word.
Also in that monthly meeting, Mayor Swaby also gave the heads up that they had received a letter from the National Water Commission, who has not been to any of the Public Health and Sanitation Committee meetings since they had passed a resolution on the water quality that was exposed via Councillor Jesse James Clark. And he quoted, "The NWC has since formally indicated that they will no longer be providing water quality results to the corporation, and that he intends to respond to a letter from the NWC about the matter." What a thingy. So we're going to be left in the dark now as it pertains to our water quality. But what I can implore each and every one is to continue to boil your water before drinking, or who can afford to buy the purified bottled water, go ahead and do so. What a thingy. Our tax-paying dollars are being paid out, and we cannot get our quality for money. They're withholding, or they're planning to withhold water results from the KSAMC.
The trial of Constable Noel Maitland for the 2022 murder of his girlfriend, Donnelly Donaldson, has started in the Home Circuit Court. A 7-member jury comprising 4 men and 3 women was this morning selected. The prosecutor, in her opening statement, said Ms. Donaldson left behind memories of a pattern of behavior and evidence that will prove that she was killed. Sophia Lugg, the mother of Ms. Donaldson, took the stand at 2:27 p.m. as the first witness for the Crown. More in this report from Halshane Burke.
Marshalled by lead prosecutor Claudette Thompson, Miss Lugg broke down as she recalled the last time she saw her daughter. She told the court that on July 11, her 3rd child left home with Mr. Maitland in his black BMW. She said around 8 o'clock the next morning, Miss Donaldson called her, asking that he feed her dog China. She said moments later she called her daughter multiple times, but her phone went unanswered. The mother said she continued to call up to 4 o'clock in the afternoon because she had a doctor's appointment and Donnelly was the only one who would take her to the doctor. She said she tried reaching her daughter several more times without success. The witness said on July 13, minutes after 10 a.m., Mr. Maitland, who she began speaking with weeks after her daughter introduced her to him as a friend, called her asking if she had heard from Donnelly. Miss Logg said she asked the man who her daughter would leave with once or twice per week what sort of question he was asking. She said, "Donnelly left with you on Monday night. How dare you ask me if I heard from her?" She said he replied, "Mom, calm down. We had a little dispute, nothing big. She got upset, and I was upset too, and she left." Wiping her face with a black handkerchief, Miss Lugg said she asked him what he meant and whether her daughter had called a cab or left with someone. She said it was at that point she suggested he check the cameras in his apartment complex. Miss Lugg said Mr. Maitland told her that her suggestion was a good idea, however, he was not at home and promised to call back. The trial was subsequently adjourned until tomorrow for Miss Lugg to continue her testimony. The prosecution is relying on circumstantial evidence to prove its case. The Crown is to call 32 witnesses. Constable Maitland, who has been in custody since July 27, 2022, is charged with murder and preventing the lawful burial of a corpse. Miss Donaldson, a 24-year-old social media influencer, went missing on July 13, 2022, after she was last seen at Maitland's home 2 days earlier. Mr. Maitland is represented by attorneys Christopher Townsend, Chadwick Berry, Sanjay Smith, and Kasian Kennedy.
I am definitely praying and hoping for justice in this Donnelly Donaldson's case. ABR family and viewers, please to send some words of comfort for this mother as well, who is grieving over 2 years now for the loss of her daughter, who didn't get a corpse to even bury to get some form of closure. Rest in peace, Donnelly Donaldson, and to all other women who have been brutally murdered innocently, and to our children who have been, savagely killed by, cruel-hearted people. We say condolences to the family and may their souls rest in peace. Without further ado, ABR family, please go ahead, drop some comments in the comment section. Let me hear what you say about these two matters. Stay tuned for more videos, stay tuned for more updates. Get this video to at least 6,000 likes. Big up on yourself, thanks for the continued support.